For those who are getting ready for retirement, having a comfortable nest egg could lead to a comfortable lifestyle once they walk away from working. A secure retirement, if you will. That's what we are discussing today with Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart. The father-daughter team are with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They're also popular radio show hosts. And so it's wonderful to have you here today because this is a very important topic. And so retirement looks different for everyone. But when you think about it, the goal is really being secure. But that does mean different things for different people.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the number one thing for most people in retirement is the fear that they're not gonna, money's not gonna last as long as they do. We're hearing about people living longer and having the money, and people actually running out of money and having to go back to the workforce or living with family members. And that's what we call fear, false evidence accepted as real. That's fear. And so what we do is take that fear away. And how do you do that? By knowledge. If you set up a plan properly and you follow it through and see what the possibilities are, then that fear goes away because you have the knowledge you're going to get through retirement, not just to retirement.
And so what is the biggest missing piece that you often see with people's plans?
Well, I think it comes down to, you know, the income piece. It's so easy to say that you have Social Security coming in and possibly a pension, which is great. But, you know, I had a client call us, I believe it was last summer, and he said, you know, I just got noticed that my pension was cut by 25%. What do I do? And so that's why we go back to creating different income planning buckets to make sure that, you know, if something does happen, like we said, flexibility too, that we can turn on a different source. And the importance is too is that, you know, with income is you don't have to worry about, once it's guaranteed, you don't have to worry about what the stock market's doing or outliving it, because you know you have that steady paycheck coming in like you did when you were working.
Yeah, I imagine you have seen so many different scenarios over the years. And have you ever seen that case when someone goes into retirement with a certain amount but actually sees new growth in retirement?
Yes. Not only growth in their assets, but growth in the things they want to do.
Right.
Plans change, life change.
Sure.
It could be the positive where we're saying, hey, we've got more money than we thought we were going to do, like we have a client down in Florida, just expanding their possibility horizon, taking family members on trips and those type of things. But it could be a change of physical going on in the family. We actually had a client where she became disabled in a wheelchair. And instead of traveling the United States in her RV, they actually ended up buying a cabin on a lake and hosting weekend parties and things for the whole family, barbecues, and the family came around and actually enjoyed that more than them going on RVing. And because their life changed, their plan had to change, and it was actually better for them in the end.
Right. So if we're talking with people that are already retired, can you actually make adjustments when you talk about scenarios like that and say, we're a little reluctant to change things up because we don't know how that's going to affect the long term or the next 10, 20 years? Have you seen a lot of people make those changes and be able to withstand it?
Yeah, and I think a thing about that, you know, we like to mention is, comes to that taxation piece. You know, we talked about before too that if you are getting started today, you're already retired, not really sure where to start, that's the thing, is if you don't know what puzzle piece you're missing, how do you know? So it's just about a conversation to get started so we can look at your income. You know, we can talk about taxation. Do we need to tweak any little things? Can we get you a little bit more growth, lower your taxation, which in turn you're going to have, you know, more money in the end.
More income. Let's face it, that's what retirement is about, is income. It doesn't matter if you've got $10 million or $250,000. It's about what is that producing for you for income that you can enjoy.
I love that when you talk about not just planning for the future, but also people that have been planning and saying, I need to make adjustments. Because that's great. Some people think it's too late, but
very true.
Obviously not the case.
It's never too late. We have new clients coming to us in their 90s, and they're saying, hey, I never thought I was going to be here. My mom's like that. She's 94 years old, and she's in the last stage, what we call the no-go stage. She just completed her last cruise at 94 years old.
She just went to the no-go stage.
So, maybe.
Right.
Exactly. That's what she keeps telling us. But that being said, is that then it kind of changed the focus to wealth care. So you really have go-go stage. Hey, we're just newly retired. We're going to go enjoy it. Slow go. Hey, I'm going to slow down, enjoy the grandkids, do the things, maybe pass on some money. And then wealth care. Hey, I want to stay healthy. I want to enjoy my family. I want to stay local. And how do we make that all happen?
And that makes sense.
And little tweaks along the way makes that happen.
Yeah, and you have an offer for viewers. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, so for the first 5 qualified callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, We'd love to invite you into the office, sit down with us. We'll go over your retirement dreams, goals, and desires and get to create that plan for you, whether you're nearing retirement or already retired.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah,
and this
have a
has
cup
all
of
been
coffee.
helpful.
Have a cup of coffee and some cookies, and let's see where you're at.
Very, very nice. Well, we want to thank you for stopping by, of course. And if you are looking to see ways to potentially have a secure retirement, Mattson Financial has a great offer. As we said, the first 5 callers that get a complimentary full-blown retirement plan, allowing you to sit down personally, analyzing where you are right now, discussing best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. Here's the number you need to call, 616-514-3831. Again, this offer is good to the first 5 callers. And Gary Laurel, great seeing you, and look forward to next time.
Always fun being here.
Thanks so much.
Yep. Stay tuned for more at 8 West.
This is 8 West.